Hey gamers, Gecko here. With all the hype around a bunch of different things happening in the fighting game scene, something nearly slipped through my fingers that I have been waiting for quite a while. If you don't know, French Bread are making another new fighting game. Well, technically it's a sequel to a fighting game that I personally really like. Melty Twi-Lumina is getting a sequel called Twi-Lumina. And while the details on this game were a little bit vague, the developers have actually shown us a couple of new things about the game at the Fate Grand Order event that was happening. I'm not gonna lie to you, I keep up with Fate not at all. So this event just kind of blindsided me alongside a bunch of other things that I have seen. I feel like a lot of people who are fans of Melty Blood, but not necessarily fans of Fate or Type Moon, might have missed out on some of this information. So this is your call to go and check it out. In the description below will be a link to the live stream that they did. I'm gonna try and timestamp it, so it's about when they start playing the game. Unfortunately, it is all in Japanese, and I haven't been able to translate everything, most because I don't speak Japanese, so I'm relying on other news sites to tell me kind of what's going on. But I can give you the basic rundown of the information that they gave to us. To begin with, there is a new gameplay style in the game. Originally, when I saw this, I thought they were bringing moon cycles back. If you ever played MBAC, the cycle system is basically a way to change your character's kit slightly. You could do full moon, half moon, or new/no moon. And this would fundamentally change things about how your character plays, as well as the tools that they have access to. This is not that. We have Act and Duel mode, and to put it in the simplest possible terms, Act is modern controls. Simple inputs, auto combos on a single button, even simplified dashing are all to be seen within the Act mode. Duel mode is therefore classic controls, or standard controls if you would. Motion inputs, double dash to dash, no real auto combos, which is kind of weird to say because there were auto combos in Twi-Lumina, so I'm not sure if they've been removed from that mode, but people reporting on all of this do like to point out that the new mode has specifically auto combos, so who knows. Systems have also been massively revamped. The moon system that would give you access to empowered special moves on B+C seemingly has been removed and replaced with an alternate system which I'm just gonna refer to as stars. In a complete opposite twist of how it works in Twi-Lumina, you start with 0 stars, your gauge is empty, and then after performing certain actions, you're able to get more and more stars that you can then use for enhanced special moves. These enhanced specials seem like the B+C specials that you would have gotten from the moon gauge. If you fill up on stars, you actually instead get a red bar that slowly fills downwards. I imagine this is similar to the install that you would do with the moon gauge, but the developers don't really show it off too much. They're more focusing on other things to show the audience, which we'll get to very soon. Alongside that, we now have a new way to enter a max mode. If your bar is filled after losing a round, you will immediately enter max. This seemingly is a way to just use more enhanced moves that would normally require meter, but heat is also still here. They didn't show it off that well. They probably did explain it, but again, I don't speak Japanese. So how I see it is this is the replacement for the extra gauge that you would have gotten in original Twi-Lumina. Now, instead of getting extra gauge, you go into max mode, which allows you to do more and more specials. And I imagine if you pop heat while in max mode, you get blood heat or red heat, which would then allow you to get your insta-kill. A couple of small system changes, but some that are going to be very impactful. Having to build up the gauge to get empowered specials means that the start of every match is going to be a tiny bit slower than it was in original Twi-Lumina. And also a quite important thing to note, holding shield doesn't seem to give you the slowdown and RPS situation anymore. Pressing shield right as an attack happens still seems to let you do all of the options that you would normally be able to do, but from the looks of it, just holding shield isn't going to give you that option anymore. Meaning that the shield RPS is seemingly going to be less impactful in this game. It was a massive criticism of Twi-Lumina that shield was pretty strong and it would lead to shielding into shielding quite a lot, and it wasn't the most fun for a lot of people. especially near launch. A lot of the things they showed off, though, were the new moves for the characters, and characters seemingly have a bunch of different things that they can do that they weren't able to do before. The one that everyone likes to point out is that Shinky now has a projectile, which is a bit misleading. It's more like a judgment cut. He kind of cuts an area on the screen, and if you're in that area, you get hit. The ones that I were really excited for, though, are the mash moves, which they actually got to show off. I didn't expect mash to be there, but it's Fate Fest or whatever it's called, so I guess it makes sense that mash is there. But she actually has a move where she holds down the shield and she bashes you if you smack it, which I'm a little bit of a sucker for kind of stuff like that. So we also got to see the moveset of Lyn, and she's looking relatively similar to how she is in MBAC. There's a couple of new things, but I never really played that character. She's not my kind of vibe. Zona set play. It seems like that sort of vibe. She does have an echo arc, though, which I don't know why she has that. Alongside all of this, there is a new universal move that they are calling Gauntlet. Again, don't have all the details on this one. Originally, when I saw it, I thought it was Drive Impact, because I saw a clip of two people gauntleting at each other, and the one who did it second seemingly won, but I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. It seems like a combination of a pressure tool and a combo tool, or maybe a combo finisher, but using it also seems to give you stars. Personally, I'm just gonna kind of sit and wait to see more about this move. The more I saw it in action and the more that I heard about it, the more confused I got. There probably is a very simple explanation out there, but again, I don't speak Japanese. The next information we will get, though, has been confirmed to be at Tokyo Game Show. I imagine they'll have like some kind of on-floor demo, because it seems like they have a vertical slice working build of the game that they were actually playing on the stream. The likelihood is we'll see new things there, we'll get more information, we might even get some information in English, but most importantly, we will see the future of what could potentially be an amazing fighting game. I really like Twi-Lumina. I have a bit of a weird history with it. That MASH figure I bought because I came top 8 in a Melty Blood Twi-Lumina tournament when I hadn't played the game, like, at all. I pretty much picked up MASH because I thought she was funny. I learnt her special moves, and I got top 8 somehow. It was just a regional, but, like, it was quite funny to me. I've always said I kind of want to get into the game. It seems like a lot of fun. Seems quite silly. So hopefully Twi-Lumina will be a bit more fruitful for me, and I'll be able to play the game a little bit more. Very excited to see the new information. If you want to come on this journey with me, make sure to subscribe down below, and maybe even check out the Twitch while you're down there. I got a very funny announcement to make on the stream tonight, but we will also be raiding in Final Fantasy XIV because the clown never sleeps and neither do I. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you're all excited for Twi-Lumina. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!